Are you tired and weary on your motherhood journey? You're not alone, friend, and it's my prayer that this video will give you the encouragement that you need to keep pressing forward. A few days ago, I found myself weary and tired. Motherhood is draining, as you know, and I just needed a break. And as I took that much needed break from my family, from my son, for myself, I opened up my Bible, and I have to share with you what I found, because it's so neat how the Lord will just give us verses to help us keep moving forward. And he gave me the verse Isaiah 40:29. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. That was just what I needed to hear. He's going to give us the strength that we need, the power that we need, and increase our energy. Now, I'm a nerd, so I did a little study, not a word study, but I went to dictionary.com and I looked up the word weary because I knew there was another verse in the Bible that talked about being weary. And I found it, and it's Galatians 6:9, and it says, and I love this, I really love this. It says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Man, this was just what I needed to hear, because I wanted to give up. I wanted to throw in the towel. Mothering is hard. Disciplining is hard. Consistent disciplining is hard, and that is where I'm at right now. I'm at the phase where I have to be we're all at a phase where we have to be consistent discipliners, but especially when they're little, we have to instill those values in them. And there are some days when I'm just like, I just want to say, you just do whatever. I'll throw in the towel. You can have your way today. But that's not what I've been called to do. That's not what God calls me to do. And in this verse, it reminds me, let us not become weary in doing good. The good that I'm supposed to do is to be the mother, the discipliner, the consistent discipliner that the Lord's called me to be. Whatever that looks like for me. It may look different for you, what the disciplining I have than your disciplining. But he's called us to do this for our children. And yes, it's tiring. It makes us weak and weary. But you know what? This verse doesn't just say, don't become weary in doing good. It doesn't stop there, because it continues on, and it says, for at the proper time, we won't know when that is, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. That was so encouraging to me as a mother. If I am consistent in doing the good that he's called me to do, at the proper time, whenever that is for him, it's not whenever it is for me. I wish it was. I probably don't in the long run, but you get what I'm saying. But if we are consistent in doing the good, at the proper time we will reap the harvest. Now, we don't know what the reaping of the harvest is, but he does. And I can just bet that it's so, so good. So I want to encourage you with that today, Mama. When the moment is hard, when the day is hard, when the week is hard, don't give up. We can do this, because the Lord promises in Galatians 6:9 that you will reap the harvest if you don't give up. I'm going to reap a harvest, and you're going to reap a harvest if you don't give up. So I want you to put this verse on your heart. Put it on your wallpaper on your phone. Put it on your mirror that you can see every day. I have thought of this verse every single morning that I've gotten up after reading it, and been reminded to not give up the fight. So I hope that encourages you today to keep on, keep moving, keep doing the good that he's called you to do.